Good morning, everybody. It's the Dark Comic Nerd. Frankly, I could have done this video last night if I really wanted to, but the thing is that it was pretty late by the time we got to this point, so it just wasn't a good idea. Um, I do have another video that was unfortunately not what I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be this fight, and it wasn't. So I'll be posting that up sometime later this morning. I don't believe I've gotten it up at the time of recording this video, but I will get it up. I had a lot of grinding and stuff to do just to get to this point. I've been killing time this morning by grinding for more QP, which I am about 9 million over what I needed just to get to this point. I bought the letter of challenge. I did all the stuff I was going to do, and now I'm going to try to zip through this morning with the limited time I have before work. We're going to just burn right through what I believe to be quite a few fights because of the fact that this is part one. But we're going to try to get to the end of this story by this morning if we can. But the fact that you need 2 million QP or 200 million QP makes me think that before we get to the final fight, we might have to do that anyway. And that would be me grinding later for that. So at this point, everybody's gotten together and they've got the right people. They've got the right people in the party. Basically, what it was is it was a let's pause through the animation here for a minute. What you guys missed was a side story. There was a side mission I did that had nothing to do with anything. It had to do with Mash getting drunk. It was really funny, and she really didn't take any alcohol. She just thought she did, and so there was a little side mission. It was pretty much nothing of importance. The same time, I had a side mission having to do with the story, which was to get Scatty. And the thing is that this is for players who don't have the opportunity to get other servants as support, and if you need to have in-game support characters, it was just a way of getting more characters available. There was even a side fight with Mordred and some other stuff going on, which I might have recorded that. I'm not sure. But there was a lot of side things to get extra characters that you could use if you're a new player. If you're not a veteran player like I am and you needed some servant help, they got some random characters. So you had to go on these side missions, basically, so they could run the animation and say, oh, this character is now going to help you. And that's mostly what we skipped over, just to give everybody an idea. But in the meantime, we have got the right support characters and the right people to plan this whole thing to get through this. At least according to the story. Now, normally I should be probably outside doing my gardening today, but we got some nasty thunderstorms last night, and between that and the humidity and even the lack of sun, everything is damp, and there's not a way to do anything. I can't do lawn mowing, I can't do gardening. Oh, there is when I kick your butts. I had a hunch this is how it was going to go. Okay, so I'm wondering what fun little things they're going to do here. Let's find out. Wow, you could have taken on any of these guest servants, guys. Check that out. Oh, geez. Whatever will I do? I can't imagine what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm going to kick his butt. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to mangle his face, pretty much. Now, what I got to do is I got to retune, guys, a couple things. I want to be very strong going into this fight. So, there we go. We are all set up. I do not expect to have to use quartz to win any of these fights and revive my characters, but it depends on what dastardly little extra buffs they give the character and how many health bars they give him, because I would not be surprised if they do a little extra. Okay, only 2. That's good. Oh, no Aloha shirt? What a shame. See, they haven't actually incorporated that into the sprite yet. We're going to save one of the things. We don't want to increase his attack quite yet, so we're going to save one of the things that she can employ for later. But we are going to pad my bets here right now and do that. You've got to be kidding me. That's what they gave me to start out with? Well, if that's the case, let's use it to our best advantage. At least we can get a Brave Chain out of it, but I'm just surprised. No Scath cards, excuse me. That ticks me off. At least when we get use of Scath, we'll That's not good. We'll actually be able to go and... Yeah, there we go. Use quite a few crit cards. You little jerk off. But yet he didn't use it. I'm surprised. Still, that bothers me immensely. Oops. I think I'm going to have to move that out of the way. It's a little too close. There we go. And I'm going to be very extra cautious. The overgauge here is what I was going for. Okay, so we got overgauge. That means we'll get more crit stars, and it'll increase her NP gauge faster. Well, well, well. The second white presence is here. Okay. Alright, this is where we're going to go for Gusto. Okay, good. We took down him there. And we've got NP finally. We're going to use her. And we're just shy on a Brave Chain, so we're going to take our chances and hope this just eliminates him entirely. Let's see if our Noble Phantasm is strong enough, guys. And then the faster we do these fights, a lot happier I'll be. I think he's going to be toast from this. Oh, heck yeah. Woohoo! 5,020. Oh, wow. We brutalized him bad. And I have a strong suspicion, guys, I'm going to be leveling up my, master character today. Which is going to be good for a lot of reasons, but just kind of a status of being one of the guys that I can say I played this game so long that I'm getting up there in the ranks. But it's like Pokemon Go. You want to get up higher in the ranks, but the higher you go, the longer it takes. Okay, on to the next. Looks like we could be dealing with Gowan, or we could be dealing with Lancelot, because I think they're both sabers. Time-wise, we're at about 11 o'clock, depending on how long they play the cutscenes for, what's going to make the big difference. Oh, I know what he did. I know the whole thing. I know what the deal is now. Yeah, I doubt that. Oh, yeah. There's something particular about Gareth. I don't know exactly what. Wow, he's laying it on thick. Wonder if she's really her older sister or not. Okay, Lancelot's bad in a few ways, but we could beat him down pretty much the same way we did the last person. Yeah, like I'd go up against him with a Lancer. See, they do not give you a fair advantage on some of these characters if you're a new player. It's such a shame. Yeah, right. They're not giving us the attack boost we want, so... It's such a shame nobody put in an archer that had an attack boost. Okay, that's a real crying shame, but we're just going to go with something a little different then, I guess. How is my particular... Is she here? No. Great. Okay, so the thing's being particularly stupid today. It's because during the grinding sessions, I used that particular berserker, that particular person's berserker, my friend's berserker too much, and they're now going to penalize me for it. It's the kind of BS that comes up. Okay, this character isn't... The servant we're going up against isn't particularly strong because it's... because of the level he's going to be at. Now, I was being very cautious because a lot of my good archer servants aren't super strong, but they are a higher level than what's recommended. So we're going to take our chances and we'll see what we come out with. Hopefully it will be like the last fight and won't be too bad. A lot of things I'm considering, guys. I'm also considering time. If this video splits, which I'm trying to... Can't exactly tell, the things being so stupid, I can't exactly tell how much time we have invested in this so far, but I can be sure that in real time, it's almost 11:10. I have to still worry about lunch. So there's a lot of things I'm actually concerned about in real time. So we're going to try to do this straight through and get to the last, to the ruler, the last boss, but going to be close. Okay, this is kind of what I was hoping for. Because it's Altria, the archer, that we want to super up. That's what I'm afraid of, is what he's going to do with that. Great. Well, I tell you guys, I mute everybody this morning. I muted everybody on my messenger list, and yet people somehow manage during my videos. It hasn't been as bad lately, but still. Okay, well, this is going to be very interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure our back line is all set. We're going to turn on guts just in case. Because I can't remember. I think he can only affect one person. But I'm just making sure. Now, in the meantime, I've got a backup plan here to really lay him out if I can. But I think this Noble Phantasm is going to be more than well enough to kick his butt and get that first gauge gone. What I'm setting up for is, as you guys have heard me say, when you got over gauge, that means that I can get more critical stars. So I don't know if we actually got him into it though. Yes, we did. So I'm really going to up the quick attacks here. Yeah, there we go. We really... Well. We stunned him long enough. The shame is that is going to kill a lot of my plans. His NP is Noble Phantasm is not going to be as strong though, so I suppose we can take some solace in that. But now that Invincible I set up is not going to be available, so we might end up taking a real pounding here, but I think we can still beat him. I was right, it can only go after one character. And he didn't do as much damage because we got lucky and his Noble Phantasm was weakened. Which means this is going to be some serious irony. His quote-unquote king is going to kick his butt. Get ready to go down, buddy. Because it might not be his version of Altria, but it is her. If he ain't dead yet, he will be shortly. Goodbye. I want everybody to notice we're not getting much for QP or much else for these fights either. So it's a real shame. But, oh well. And I've actually completed all the other missions, guys. I've actually done 3/4 of the missions so far. And I'm trying to beat the main story so that the other missions will unlock post-story. I've actually got a lot going on, and I'll be sharing that with you guys if we can zip it along. Now, we knew this was coming. The problem is how long are they going to drag this out? Okay, time-wise, guys, in game, we're not doing too bad video time. But other stuff, like I said, is coming up. We are doing these pretty quickly. It's how long they decide to, drag out the cutscenes. Here comes Mr. Calm and Collected. Who the heck? Oh, good grief. Saber against Saber. Okay, for our strategy, he's going to be a tough opponent, probably no matter what we do. Still, they only recommend you have to be at 45, so, you know. Do we have any archers that finally have... We do, but unfortunately, the overall attack power is still pretty weak, and I really don't want to go down that route. Okay, what are we looking at for Berserker? Do we have my favorite Berserker back? We do not. They still will not give me that person. I wish I'd paid more attention. There are ways around that when the thing will not give you the lineup you want. Okay, we're going to go back, I think, to a familiar strategy of doing what we were doing before then. And we'll see what happens. I tell you guys, you can't do a video with all kinds of notifications coming up. So that thing with Disney, boy, that is kind of crazy what's going on. There's a lot of craziness going on with Disney lately. Alright, one last update, guys, of the selection, and we'll see what we got. Wow, Moriarty. I'm surprised they didn't actually make him a character you could use. Alright, not the one I wanted, but there is one of them. Now, it probably is nuts going into this with a Berserker, but we are going to back her up with the archers I do have. I wanted the one that there's one out there that's fully ascended. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually used that fully ascension. You have that fast ascension thing we got from the anniversary and actually leveled her right up right quick. And she's just a real badass. I just don't remember which of my friends has. That's where I thought we were going to run into problems. His secondary abilities, guys, which they are nasty little suckers. I am going to hold off a few turns in on turning on the old Invincible if I don't have to. Time to do as much damage as we can while we can. Alright, this is going to be a risk. But I'm hoping it'll be a worthwhile risk. Looks like it might have actually paid off pretty good. My gosh. See, it's not even Monday. It's like at the end of the week. It's like, why are people doing this? Oh, they're updating the YouTube stuff now. The last couple days, it's been quiet as crap. We might be able to get these Noble Phantasms built up quicker than I thought. That's good for me. Okay, now we have no choice. We have to, or he's going to slaughter her. Alright, here comes the setup, guys. And I'm going to take my chances so that we can get her up to Noble Phantasm level. Alright, utter beatdown incoming. That's why we put our Berserker in. The only downside was it did not increase her... Oh, nice. Wow. He took some serious debuff from that. And there we go. That's what we needed. We needed him to help us get our Noble Phantasm up. Now we're going to play backup. And there we go. We've got another one waiting in the wings if we don't get him this time around. But I think we will utterly smack him down like a punk. I was wrong. She didn't do as much damage as I thought she would. That might have been some extra thing they gave him. She should have done a lot more damage. Unfortunately for him, I came prepared. Now you're gonna die. But yeah, at over 200 extra percent damage, our Berserker should have done way more damage than that. So my guess would be it was an innate ability he had based on the fact that the field was still sunshine. Oh, so close, guys. One more round or something. But if we are fighting off against anybody the next time around, we will probably be able to level up my master character, which doesn't do a whole lot, except there's a couple opportunities with that. One would be nice is to get my the points up. I can't remember what they're called, but the points you're allowed to have that allow you to put stronger servants in. Here we go, guys. It looks like the final one is here. Let it just run screaming straight into it, guys. I'm hoping there's no other caveats where we have to do all this crazy stuff. As we know, we're probably going to have to put in our Swordmaster that we have. I believe it's going to be a limited lineup. However, does anybody have... No. Somebody... Oh, wow. I see. I haven't been paying attention to any of my extra friends that have the Altria Pendragon ruler actually set up as their own. Looks like nobody bothered to set up a strong Avenger character, which means we're going to go the same route we just did with a strong Berserker, or at least we're going to try. There is the character, Senpai. I should have remembered. There's the one I want. Yup, I knew we were going to have to put her in. That's just the way it works. Here's going to be where we're going to do things a little differently. There is not going to be event bonus because I do not have a really good... Well, I do have a good Berserker, but I want to pad my bets. Which means I am going to go... If I can find her... And I have had a plan for a while now. Oh, all the way up here. Here's one of my favorites. Right here. And we're going to give her that attack boost. So, we're going to make sure, summer characters or not, we are going to make sure we do some damage. That is it, guys. That is my lineup. If I got to spend quartz, or in this case, I've got plenty of seals, command spells, basically, guys. Command seals, whatever you want to call them. I've got plenty of them to use to revive my characters if I have to. But let's hope this is a final battle, not a lead up to another final battle. Blah, blah, blah. I hate these multiple battle crap. I think we've already done our fair share prior. We had to beat up on these morons. So in my book, this is it. We should just be able to take on the Lion King and be done with it. I'm going to jack the volume up a little bit. Might be loud, but I don't care. In real time, we're doing pretty good. Which is weird because I've never actually seen her use a blade. Whoa. That's the outfit I want to see. But I think you have to get that. I think you have to get that through buying the actual wardrobe key. I don't think the bunny one comes as a regular Ascension outfit. It's weird. They call it decapitating bunny. It's really creepy. I love the irony that we're using as our support character the same character we started out beating the first time, where we're going to use Lori there, which is actually her, Miyamoto. I still have a bad suspicion about that character. There's something else off about her, that her motivations are a little weird. Or that there's more to them. Alright, let's not have too much cutscenes. Let's just get to the fighting. Now I want to... Whoop. Oh, wait a minute. This is the last time we should see this. I like what her sword basically is, a poker chip of all things. Well, okay. So I want to tell everybody, if I had managed to get, what's his name? The Count de Monte Cristo, or Cristo, whatever it is. I always say Crisco, but I think it's Cristo. I could have had that advantage in battle because he would, I believe, get a... He's an Avenger, and he would have gotten it. And I was hoping some people would put them in their, support servants, but... What did she change the affinity to, I wonder? She had no advantage against her. Doesn't matter. We know what we're going to do. Alrighty. First thing I'm going to do is see if this is going to work. It actually did work. Alrighty, we're going to go for Gusto. Alright. Getting our Noble Phantasms up is very important. Extremely important. So, even though this is... They're not going to be strong attacks. You're going after my stupid computer. Oh, that's gonna cost you so bad. Alright, let's continue the beatdown, guys. This is funny as crap. Yep, bringing an Avenger in was a great idea. Look at that sprite, though. I want that character so bad. Okay. So she got us, but we're actually doing really good. I got a plan. Not as stupid as I look. And I got lucky too. I got the right cards. Yes! Another gauge down. Crap. This could backfire on me. I've actually seen this Noble Phantasm. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but I'm not completely out yet. Oh, so you did one little mistake wrong. I had enough brains to make sure that I was invincible. Now comes the last dance, I think. Let's do this. We're going to lower her defense further. I'm going to prepare myself just in case, but if I'm not mistaken, we are going to do some serious damage. She basically recharged my Berserker, the strongest in my lineup. She's trying to talk English. Oh, I didn't notice that she had an invincible. I didn't even notice that that was a buff. Still, we're not doing too bad. I did not notice her Noble Phantasm gave her a buff of invincibility. And of course, our guts had just worn off. See, the problem is, guys, is that unless I go back and review my video, the Noble Phantasm is so flashy that they don't always show you at the end. Usually when a character debuffs or buffs, there's a little thing above the character that'll come up saying what the buff or debuff did. Well, they make the flashy Noble Phantasm that you didn't actually see where it says invincible when it was over and done with. This does not necessarily mean we've lost. In a perfect world, I would go back, guys, if I was going to lose. And what I would do is I would go back and I would withdraw and I would learn from my mistake. And I would just do it over again. But I'm willing to sacrifice some command skills for time. I'm willing to sacrifice my command seals, get this fight over with for time reasons. So, in the meantime, I was checking on something. No, that won't do us any good. We're going to have to go for Gusto. How many times is this? Oh my gosh, it's worse than I thought. It looks like she's triggers each turn invincible. Apply invincible at the end of the turn. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell how this works, but it seems so unfair. Oh, this is really annoying. I think we are definitely going to have to just come back. What is going on? Wow, I can't even follow everything going on, guys. If I'm not mistaken, guys, she's, for a couple more turns, she gets to apply Invincible to herself, I think at least once. I'm gonna try to see if I'm right or not. Okay, I was right. It only activated... She kept, like... She had it for a while. She had an Invincible on. Well, she had Evade on. I mean, it was really tough to figure out. I probably will not finish her off in this, and it's a real shame. Because I'm very close. But I cannot even follow all the buffs they were giving this character. It's nuts. And as you guys could see, I didn't do a lot of damage. It's a ruler. I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, now I'm following what's going on, and I am pissed. That's it. You're going down. Okay, we know the first hit's gonna... First thing she takes is gonna just bounce right off. That's it. Bye-bye. I'm gonna slaughter you. That whole invincibility, evade, buff up to wazoo pisses me off. You're dead. Get skewered. Oh yeah, overkill. Because you deserve it. Invincibility at the end of each turn. What a load of crap. At least it was... Oh, geez. You couldn't even give us enough to actually level up my... master character. Jeez. What a bust. For that kind of fight, really? Blaine, stop sending out your stupid notices. I know he doesn't mean it. He's just putting up his posts. Gums are Nova Phantasm, not that it matters. Please tell me there's not some big after boss. Like, we have to do more than just beat her. There's some big thing behind the whole singularity we got to beat on. Let's just hope this is over. Uh-oh. Oh, good grief. There's always some drop of the shoe. I'm hoping this is just going to be post-main story. let's see what the caveat is. Are we going to have to grind for more QP just to see what's going on? Are we going to have to fight Merlin? I tell you, folks, it is never just over. Not with the way this game plays. Of course, we have to get more QP. Forever and ever, you're grinding for QP. Okay, so I want to check on something, guys. We are not finished the main storyline yet. Okay, when we are done, I'm going to go after these decapitating bunny wardrobe keys, guys. I also have enough, trust me, I have enough of everything you can collect in here to get the to get a lot of these goodies. So actually, as it is right now, guys, check out all the stuff I have been able to acquire. It's been actually rather impressive. I want to get the rest of these pieces here, but I do need to get a few more cards to do those. So what we're looking at is this, guys. We're looking at the fact that I have to grind for QP, but I really don't have the time. It's already about 12:15, which means I have to start getting ready for work. And usually I am closer to noontime by the time I'm doing this. But the thing is that today we actually managed to come out ahead where it not being too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off to work in a little bit. I don't have the time to really burn on doing grinding because it's going to take a while. I do not have any fever tickets left. There are no, that I can tell, there are no big chance type battles. Yeah, there is nothing. So the only thing I can do is grind like a regular run-of-the-mill person, which at best nets me sometimes, if I'm lucky, 3 million, but usually more like 1 to 2 million. Which means I'll have to probably minimum put in about 4 to 5 more fights just to be able to get up to the 200 million that we need to get to be able to continue the storyline on. And I believe that gold chest is going to be the Grail. And I think Merlin's, instead of having a Merlin fight, he's gonna tell us all the details about how everything came to be, why he had her make this. Probably some touching story that we just want to get through. And I'm going to let you guys see it even though there's no battles, just so you guys know how it ends. In the meantime, guys, I want to thank you for being here with me for the last almost 57 minutes. Hopefully the video did not split. We will have to wait and see. If it did, I will have to in-shot it, which is not a big deal, but it will take more time. I'm going to end this video right now, guys. We will catch you on the next one, hopefully later tonight. And I am going to start posting all the videos I spoke of earlier and this one as soon as possible. In the meantime, enjoy your Thursday, and we will see you guys later.